like this person over here, this role when I'm at the doctor's office, this role when I'm with my friends, this role when I was working. And RST kind of solidified everything for me and put it all together into one complete person. And I realized that through RST, through my recovery.
This is not an easy class. Really, really not. Our two facilitators are amazing. We have a former employee that worked here who is now working somewhere else, and her son wants to go through RST training. So she has her own place where she could send them, where she's actually on the training group, does training, but she's sending him here.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Because we have an incredible reputation in the county and in the state about the quality of our RST and the extra things we have put in to make you workable or able to go to work the day you leave. You know, we don't want you to walk into a new job and go, oh, you mean I have to bill or I have to come in on time or you know, there's rules. You know, that's all a part of what we teach. This is an opening door for you. And don't ever think it closes. We will always be here to support you. Today we're going to have our Chief Operating Officer, Charlotte Newman, help Crystal with the graduation. So, welcome, Charlotte.
Welcome. I just want to say a few quick words before we hand out the diplomas. The reason I came to RIN because of this program. This is something that I truly believe in, and I helped develop a program like this at another agency, but this is truly the philosophy that will propel people on their journey of recovery. And employment is so important, and to get this philosophy out into our community is vital, and that's really our mission. So I'm very excited that my team that works in this program are just so dedicated, and I think you graduates can attest to that they truly are dedicated to their work and to you and to your success. So congratulations, and we'll begin handing out these certificates.
All right, so with that said, our first certificate goes to Michelle Springer.
And this is, everybody's going to get a little journal. And so this is from Ren to you, and you can journal your success as you travel this
I
journey.
was just looking for one yesterday. Thank you.
Would you like to give some words?
Yeah.
Sure. Okay, so hi, I'm Michelle Springer, and I'm the training coordinator at My Kid. We stand for Mentally Ill Kids in Distress. My founder is here today, and I'm so happy about it. And I also have another friend that in the beginning of my journey was there when I was really broken, you know? It means a lot to me to be a part of RIN. I'm going to cry like a big baby, so just watch out. But I can't tell you how much you guys mean to me. You can't go through peer support training and just kind of hustle through it just to get it done because you're focused on trying to get a job. You know, you have to get vulnerable with people that you don't know. And sometimes that can be really difficult, you know? We talk about topics that you really don't want to discuss. That's the stuff that you sit alone, you know, and overthink by yourself usually. That's what I do. But we got to do it in a classroom setting, in a safe environment, and I had to go inside and look at some things, you know, and evaluate myself in different areas. And I didn't sign up for that. You know what I mean? I had to go because I had to get certified so that I could teach a curriculum, right? I didn't want to talk about my feelings for 3 weeks. Are you kidding me? With strangers? But I did, you know, and on the other side of that, I learned so much about myself and about life and about how I approach things and how I react to my son and how I react to myself. You know, I get frustrated with mental illness because I can't fix it, and I want to so badly. Because it doesn't matter how good my life gets, right? I walk around with the pain inside of me because my son's not fixed. and I can only do what I can do, right? So I continue to move forward and model hope and show up and be your friend and learn as much as I can from people around me, like my CEO in the back that just snuck in. And he's another individual that has challenged me to grow and to stretch myself and to not get comfortable where I'm at, all the time. Like, hey, how about try that? And I'm like, really, me? I get scared. But anyways, these people are so important to me. Got Cornell, he's the therapist at the VA. He takes care of the veterans. He was in the beginning when I was totally nuts. And then I got a job at my kid, thank God. And during that process, I've just changed. I've really changed from the day I walked in there. And I continue to change every day because I remain open. Because, I forget who said it. Recovery doesn't stop. Okay, I've had enough. I'll pick it up on Thursday. I have to always be evaluating myself because I want to be the best version of myself I can be, right? So in order to do that, I've got to, stay connected and have that transparent, authentic connection with another human being, right? Even when I don't feel like it, because I want to close it all up and not let you see it. Anyway, I'm talking way too much. There's a lot more people here that have a lot better things to say. But I wanted to say thank you so much to Gay for allowing me to attend your course. I love your curriculum. I'm in love with your curriculum. I want your curriculum. You will? And then let me add the youth piece in it. Please, because I want to use it.
Go sit down.
Okay, I'm going to go sit down.
All right, next we have Orly Plonsky.
Okay, I'll be short. I just want to say thank you, Crystal and Cassandra, for doing an excellent job and teaching us, leading us. And I really wanted to do it months before, but I was making excuses, and not all excuses. I wanted to go to school to do exercise, but I really wanted to do the recovery training. But the first day that we walked in, and we had to do this thing where we had to collaborate and make a poster about a facility that we were going to run, whatever. And I thought, oh no, I'm out of here because I can't do this. I'm nervous. I can't do this. I'm out of here. And working with a couple of people in my group, I think we did great. And from there, it was, upward. And I have done peer support in the past, and I learned a lot about myself. But I'm glad I did it again because, thank goodness, whatever that, I'm always learning stuff about myself and others. So I had, I guess some people call it aha moment. And I'm so glad if I hadn't gone, I wouldn't have had that aha moment. And everybody in the class was just wonderful, very supportive. I know the teacher said in the beginning, oh, after this, you're going to be friends. And I'm like, I don't think so. But yeah, I think we all are. We don't see each other every day, but we made the connection. We talk to each other. And when we meet for mealtime and stuff, it's like, hey, my family's here, my new adopted family, whatever. So it's been great, and I recommend everybody take it. Whether you're going to go to work or not, doesn't matter. It's very empowering. It makes you feel so much better about yourself. And I can't recommend it high enough. And those people who are not here, who dropped out, I hope they decide to come back and take it at another time. So thank you.
And next we have Christina Lopez.
Christina Lopez, and I just wanted to thank Crystal and my classmates. I came in here basically same way, looking for recovery, needing a job. My background consists of SMI and also drug abuse, and I've heard about this program through my vocational rehab specialist through my local clinic, and I decided that I needed to get moving and get to doing something because I just was stuck. And so this program has really helped me to look forward and to see what's next. So thank you.
And next we have Lori Casper.
Wow. I didn't think this was going to happen. And, many things have happened. I didn't know if I was going to make it because I got very sick and ended up in the hospital for about a week. And I missed one day, the last day of class. And I didn't know if I would do it today, but I've been thinking about it all along. And I play guitar. I brought my guitar, and there's a song I wrote back in 1979. And I was 18 years old in a halfway house. And unbeknownst to me, all my little counterparts were getting drunk or high, and it just came out in a big thing. So I wrote this song that I want to share with you. My vocals are not like they used to be, and I haven't played in front of this many people in a very long time. A very long time. Actually, I was telling Cassandra and say a little prayer and send some energy her way. And the people that were affected by the person that passed away. But I told her the other day, before I got here, I felt like I was a person rolled up in a piece of carpet and cast down by the river. And just lately, in the last several months, and just in coming here, I just renewed myself. So I feel like I'm this caterpillar in my cocoon, and I'm starting to come out. My wings are starting to get better, and soon I'm going to be able to fly. This song I wrote is "How Shall I Live." Another thing I'll tell you about, I ran off to Milwaukee to find a different environment because I'm an old drunk. Very old drunk. This guitar here is 40 years old. I've managed to hang on to one thing through all that. This is my childhood friend, you would say. I played a lot of different places. But I had an accident. I was 19 years old, happened in 1980, and I ran my hand through a table saw, my right hand, and I have missing fingers, and my total hand is messed up. And they said, "You never play guitar again." I was like, "Okay." People have told me that before. You'll never do this again. You'll never do that again. You'll never do this. You'll never work at this. And I'm just like, and what happens to me and the people I've seen around me is that the stake, when they keep beating it, and pretty soon you just feel defeated, and you end up like me. 5 years ago, I went to voc rehab for help, and you know what they told me? "You're too disabled." Shook my hand, and said, "Enjoy your retirement." I'm like, that was the crushing blow. For the last 5 years, up until just recently when I attended here and I did rap at my clinic, that I thought, this little dog can learn some new tricks. I'm not dead. I am still viable. I still can do some things. But without further ado, and hopefully this comes out right because this is okay. I was looking for it. The time that you waited for has come. You've already had your friends who really care. The times were hard, but harder now. Where will you go? What will you do? How shall you live? Some people make it in this world, and some just die all alone, but what am I? What will you do Well, how will you last? What if you die and you never really cried? How shall I live? I will follow the path. Now I am happy for who I am, not for my past, but for my tasks. I shall live and live forever. I am like you in many ways. My path in life is hard, very true, but I'm happy, and that's what really counts. I am me, now tell me who are you? I won't die, but how about you? I am lonely and afraid. How shall I live in this world all alone? Time is growing very short, will I see you again? Maybe not, you're doing so well. But I need you, can't you see I'm dying inside? Oh, please help. How shall I live? I will follow the path. Now I am happy for who I am, not for my past, but for my task. I shall live and live forever. Now if you don't think people care, or life isn't worth giving a try, then perhaps you'll die, 'cause we are all the same. Some are trials, some doers, and some are dyers. What if we fight to the end and we have lived? How shall I live? Always follow the path. Now I am happy for who I am, not for my past, but for my task. I shall live and live forever. I shall live and live forever. I shall live and live forever. I will live and live forever.
Good job, good job.
Very beautiful. All right, next we have Alicia Hines.
Beautiful. Let's say. You know, I guess prison, a lot of trauma. Got out of prison, lay around the couch, just kind of sit there and I didn't know what to do. And I decided to call this program my friends told me about when I was
heard me here. And, this program is going to change my life. I know it. And, it already has. Thank you.
Next we have Sarah Amatofsky.
This is awesome. It's good to know that programs like this exist. I didn't know that before I did this.
Nicole Durbin.
This is awesome. This class has really changed. I just want to thank everybody in the class and especially those of you that I become really good friends with.
And we have David Deaton.
Wow, this is amazing. I've been to a few RST graduations, and everybody always says to their classmates, everybody, I hope you stay in touch. And after this class with this group of ladies, I understand why I do that every time. You know, have been absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely amazing. This class will change your life. I'm just looking forward to moving on. Looking forward to getting on with getting on with things
And I was asked by David's support, Jerry Borchard, to read this remarkable testimony for David today, as he could not make it. So, David Deaton, an emotional rescue. In June of 2015, David Deaton visited the office of Mark Community Resources. David was homeless at the time. David had a very long beard and was wearing dirty clothing. David spoke softly and very politely despite the circumstances. David appeared very humble. David was provided an opportunity to shower and obtain a change of clothing with some clothing that was donated. Times were pretty tough for David. As David was finishing up getting dressed, he showed me a piece of clothing that looked brand new. David said he was saving this piece of clothing to wear for when he becomes housed, because he did not want to ruin it, as some of his other clothing had become worn from being homeless. As soon as I heard this, I thought, wow, what a great attitude this man has. David was assigned to a peer support specialist named Linda Speaks. Linda took David out into the community and helped David find housing. David moved into his apartment, a new beginning. But there was still much work to be done. Shortly after this, David was assigned an interim peer support specialist that introduced David to Recovery Empowerment Network. Prior to myself taking over as David's peer support specialist, I remember going home to a visit with David. David shared how grateful he was to obtain his housing, but acknowledged that there was still work to be done. I could sense that David was a very caring man, a very emotional man. Sorry, David, us men have plenty of emotions too, not just the ladies. I'm I'm sure those of you that have had an opportunity to meet and speak with David have noticed this as well. As David began visiting Ren and taking part in group sessions, I sensed David was able to be social with others, something I think he desired. Of course, socialization can stir up emotions when we talk with others, causing us to relate to things in our past or even things of today. I've entitled this statement Emotional Rescue today after a Rolling Stone song, knowing that David enjoys classic rock and believing David's experience has been an emotional rescue. David, you're a very intelligent man. You're a very caring man. You've demonstrated resiliency on several occasions. You have an abundance of experiences in your life that help qualify you to be a peer support specialist. Congratulations on passing your exam and obtaining your certification today. Remember to use the tools you gained during this training. Remember to develop a self-maintenance plan. You've got this. I wish you nothing but the best as you get out there and make a difference in the lives of many. Sincerely, Jerry Borcher.
I never cease to be amazed at the transition that happens with us. I always try to go in the first couple of days and say hi, introduce myself, and tell people who I am. So, if they need something or want to talk to me, I'm always available. But it's just amazing when they come to graduation and tell their stories. You know, we all have a story. But to be able to stand up and tell it so clearly, all of you did a marvelous job. So at this time, I'd like to ask if there are any supporters that might be wanting to talk about their
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Cornell Alexander Portier.